Hi, hello, I'm Chrissy. Welcome to the first sketchbook page video of 2025. Yes, I am aware we are 4 months into 2025 and I am just now getting a sketchbook page video done. That is a personal crime to myself, I feel, because I really enjoy working in sketchbooks and I don't share enough of that art here, mainly because it doesn't perform as well as other content and it is harder to record and I'm just not always up to it, so I just give myself those excuses to not work on it. However, traditional art gives me a wonderful break from digital art because while my art style remains the same between the both of them, each is an experience of their own, and after doing so many speed draws and animations, opening a sketchbook and drawing for a bit is a breath of fresh air. If you are new to my traditional art videos and are interested in seeing more of them and what they are about, I have a playlist below and in the iCard above. You can go check that out if you like. If you want to see this drawing in a speed draw format without me talking, you can find that on my Extras channel. And if you would like to see that raw footage of my art with background music, you can find that on my Uncut channel. Also, I'm really trying to get monetized at some point, so sticking around for the whole length of the video helps my watch time. So stick around if you would like to do so and support me that way. Of course, you can always like, comment, and subscribe to support me as well. This video is perfect to draw along with, so if you care to tag along, grab a sketchbook or something to draw with and we can draw together. I didn't use any fancy supplies, so don't feel the need to be perfect. Today, I stayed in my comfort zone and just did something I wanted to do. Maybe you have some characters you want to draw as well. I know I always have some sitting around that need fresh art, or if you care to draw the characters in today's video, feel free to do so and send it in the Discord server linked below in the description. I would love to see any of your art. Now with that I'm rusty in the voiceovers. Now with that little ramble out of the way, let's get into the actual part of the video. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little ramble warning, and this video may not be as long as normal, but we'll see. This video is going to be a bit of a let's chat video while you watch me draw. If you haven't noticed, I haven't been uploading for a while, and it's just like a little over a month, maybe almost close to 2. Like, it's not like the end of the world, like, biggest break, but, you know, Chrissy always does have these moments where she takes breaks, and it seems to be getting, like, longer and longer every time, so I just, like to address it whenever it happens. I would like to just say I am completely okay. There isn't anything physically wrong with me, so please don't worry. I just tend to have my moments of weakness, and sometimes they just last a little too long for my liking. Honestly, I'm having a hard time wanting to get videos done. It's sad when things that bring us the most joy suddenly don't seem that enjoyable. I have my personal reasons for that, but I think it's something everyone can relate to no matter where you are in life. So this video is going to be a jump back into the waters, the video waters. Regardless of how I feel or quality level this video has, I'm gonna post it. I want to get back into art in general. It's never mattered how much attention my art or uploads get. It's never mattered about how flashy I can be or how my art looks to my audience, or if I can wrap up a video in a tiny little present and make it perfect. It's always been about the result and the results of how my art makes me feel accomplished and fulfilling and the process of it. And recently it just hasn't been gratifying in any way. So I haven't been forcing myself to create, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. It's good to take breaks, but I don't want to become lazy or even ungrateful for the ability I do have to do things like this. I know I just stopped completely. And I know my heart and soul really hurts over it. Some mental block just stopping me from being how I normally am. So, the sketchbook page in today's video is genuine Chrissy art. Nothing crazy, just some poses I drew of my girls, and if you don't know, I have seven main girly characters. I so love the fact that my guinea pigs chose to drink their water bottle right now. It's always at the worst time. What was I saying? Oh, right. I'm sorry if you can hear guinea pig noises, but let's just move on. It is what it is. I have like 7 main like comfort girl characters, and this is just like 4 of them, if you're curious. So no flashy supplies are intended with this. I just used pens, some off-brand markers Katie had that she let me borrow, and some like colored pencils, Prismacolor pencils to be specific, and some Tombow markers that I just had lying around. So like nothing crazy, you know. I just wanted to spend some time loving my characters because that's what I enjoy. You know what I don't enjoy? That water bottle. Okay. I just wanted to spend time doing that because that's what I enjoy the most. I want a glimpse, just like a peek into like the actual spirit of my characters whenever I draw. And sometimes it's about the experience of drawing a character that is always there. I mean, they're called comfort characters for a reason. When I take breaks from drawing, it's just a pause. Like, time doesn't really move. I can't really think of anything, and I can't move on. Time stops when I'm not drawing, which is weird because you think time stops when I'm drawing because it's the only thing I'm focusing on, but in reality I'm like, it's one of the things I live for the most. Nothing can capture my attention quite as much, and it's sad to know that my most favorite thing is just like slipping out of my hands, and I don't want that. It's easy to stop and go numb, but I don't want that either, even if it's easy. I don't share everything. I don't always post my art, and I'm not always creating perfect things. In fact, you and I both know I have never created anything perfect in my life. So I might as well just keep creating whenever I can, however way I want to. Then, just maybe, I can get a small gratifying feeling of something bigger than myself. My art isn't a small part of me. I'm the small part of my art. The art always has been and will be the bigger picture together as a whole. I know I'm always dramatic, and my fascination with art isn't how everyone thinks. I am just going to keep trying my best based on how I feel in that moment, and this is my best in that moment. And it's not always based on feelings because those are ever-changing and not always right and correct. So even if I feel annoyed right now or like slow and tired, I'm still going to just do my best and kind of push that away and do something, because I feel like it's better to do something amidst really upsetting feelings rather than doing nothing and brooding, if that's the word I'm looking for. I think that's all I have to say on that. I don't have much to say about the drawing itself since it's not anything new we haven't seen from Chrissy. We have Sapphire, Aurora, Ruby, and Rosanna. Sapphire is the one on the left, the blue Cyclops. Aurora is the dragon at the bottom. Ruby is the zombie on the right, and Rosanna, or Ro, if you want to call her, is the pink Cyclops at the top, if you're curious. Ro is probably the one that turned out the best since her proportions and face I mimic quite easy. Ruby and Aurora are probably the hardest just because Aurora's pose is a little weird for me, and Sapphire's body is super long and I didn't quite capture that on the page, but you know, take this as what it is. There are visible mistakes in it and some flaws, but I like the overall look of the page. I plan on doing more sketchbook pages, but I plan on a lot of things and don't always get them done. That's very clear in a lot of the things that I say I will do and then don't do. And it's just like that water bottle. It's I don't, what was I saying? I'm gonna do more pages like this, you know, so we'll see. Oh, I know what I was saying. I was like, I plan on a lot of things and it just doesn't always end up working out. It's not the Lord's plan. Oh my gosh. No, truly, that's how I feel about it. Like sometimes, even when, I guess, let's say 2020, I can't remember when I posted my first animation meme, but like for the longest time, I would sit at my computer, draw, and attempt animation memes and animations over and over and over, and it never really clicked, and I'd keep trying and it would never work. So sometimes I say, I'm gonna do this project, and I plan to do it, but it's one of those things I keep attempting and it just hasn't clicked, so I keep trying over and over. So I keep talking about it, but it's never quite there. So I don't know. Sketchbook art tends to be that for me because sometimes the individual videos are different and not always the same. Same format, but different ideas sometimes, so it's a little more all over the place and a bit different with each video. Meanwhile, like speed draws is the same thing. That's easy. Anyway, I don't know. I'm rambling. Let me be done. Let me be done. I think I've been talking for too long. So, like always, let me know what you think of today's video. Let me know what you think of the art. I think it's cute. That's all I have for today. I will see you in the next one. And if you are feeling like how I am and you don't want to draw, I encourage you to still draw. You know, don't let your week-long break turn into a month, and don't let that month turn into 5 months, and don't let that 5 months turn into a year. I will see you in the next video. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. If you have anything I could pray for, please let me know in the comments. I love you. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful day. He's under my little bamboo desk. Bobby. What are you doing under there? What are you doing under there? You want to be in my video?
I'm going to have to be convinced that his father is going to be there and hold him accountable. I want to get you down to 650
Look up here.
in 3 months.
Hey man, I'm all for it. I want to drop as much as I can.
Let's see it.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Dr. Proctor said, try to lose 65 foot.
Bobby, your tail's on my sketchbook in my video.
Let's see if he really acts.